So then guys, can you believe it? WWDC 2025 is about half a month away at the time of making this video. And I, for one, am super excited with everything that's going to be revealed at this event. And today, I want to talk about 5 potential products that we could be seeing revealed at this event. Now, obviously, we are going to be expecting loads of big software upgrades, like with iOS 19, iPadOS, macOS, and lots of other bits and pieces too. But I know a lot of you guys are excited that there could be some new hardware. So let's go over those today. And the first piece of hardware that we could potentially see at WWDC is a brand new Apple TV, or sometimes some people, even myself, like to say a brand new Apple Games console. Now, the Apple TV hasn't been updated now in a long time. And in fact, the Apple TV right now features an A15 chip inside of it. And it got the A15 chip around, about 6 or 7 months later after likes of, say, the iPhone 13, when that got the A15 put inside of it. So it's been a long time coming. Now, a lot of people speculated that we may get the A16 inside of it, but I don't expect that's going to be the case because it's been so long since we've actually had an update. To put the A16 in it, the A16, if they were going to put in an Apple TV, that should have happened more than a year ago, if that was going to happen. It's more likely that we could potentially see an A17 Pro chip in it, very similar to the one that we've got in the iPad mini. And this is missing a GPU core compared to, say, the A17 Pro, what's in the iPhone 15 Pro series right now. But yeah, this is super exciting to see that Apple could do this and also bring Apple Intelligence to Apple TV, what I'll talk a little bit further on in a minute. But the main thing what I would say with this is having the A17 Pro put inside of it, one big advantage would be for gaming. This means that obviously you'd be able to play quite a lot of the games that have been already pulled over to macOS and also to iPhones, for example, like Resident Evil, to name a few, some of the Assassin's Creed games. So this would be super exciting to see that we'd be able to play this on an Apple TV, and they might even use some of the metal kind of graphics enhancements and things like this where we'd be able to play some other games too. So I, for one, am super excited for the new Apple TV, and it could be coming out with the new tvOS when that is announced at WWDC with the new Apple TV box. But then moving on from this then, for the second product, what is another type of box, and it's the most expensive box that Apple sells right now, and that is the Mac Pro. Now, the Mac Pro hasn't been updated ever since we got the likes of the M2 Ultra put inside of it back in 2023, and we're now summer 2025, so it's a long time coming that it does need an upgrade, especially that just even earlier this year we got the Mac Studio got upgraded from M2 Ultra to M3 Ultra. Now, there is the possibility that the new Mac Pro could actually feature the M4 Ultra inside of it, and this could be Apple's strategy going forward, that the likes of, say, the Mac Studio would always be one Ultra behind the likes of the Mac Pro. We'll have to wait and see on that one. There is obviously the potential that Apple could completely skip out M4 Ultra, because we have heard a leak that Apple may not even do this potentially. But if there was a time to bring out the new Mac Pro, to have a new chip in it, well, it would be at this event, because it is a bit silly right now. We've got the likes of, say, the M4 Max, we've got also the M3 Ultra, will completely blows away the M2 Ultra, so there's no point really having a Mac Pro buying it right now, especially if those two other devices exist, apart from maybe if you really need those PCIe slots. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that. But obviously, one thing I'd also say, there's been no word on an extreme chip. I think this is just somebody fantasizing that there would be an extreme chip. Nothing has been in concrete. There's been no kind of evidence that an extreme chip is being made, so just be aware of that too. But then for the third product, what could also be announced at WWDC, and this could work with your Mac Pro and your Mac Studio, in fact, probably all Macs out there, and that is we could be getting a new Studio display. The current Studio display is good, however, it uses a panel from 2014. Let me explain what I mean here. When we had the 27-inch iMac back in 2014, this was the Retina one, well, this is the exact same display what's inside the Mac Studio. It is an IPS IPS screen. It's, you know, it's an old kind of LED display, and it obviously just got borrowed out of the likes of the 27-inch iMac with Intel chips into it, put into the likes of this brand new kind of chassis we have now with the studio display, and it is a little bit dated. We are looking to have a brand new display though coming out potentially very soon. It could be at WWDC, and this new studio display would be a mini LED panel. And this is really great because if you have the likes of, say, a MacBook Pro right now, ever since 2021 onwards, with that M1 Pro or M1 Max or any of the other Pro Maxes or M3 and onwards, well, you've been having a mini LED display in the likes of your MacBook Pro, and Apple could put this inside of this, and we'd also get Pro Motion as well inside of it. So it's up to 120 Hertz, because right now Apple do not actually offer a display, what's an external display of their own making, what actually has Pro Motion built into it. So this will be super exciting to see if they do bring this out at WWDC 2025. Something else to get super excited about after WWDC 2025, and that is the giveaway we're doing on this channel for this right here. This here is a MacBook Air Sky Blue 13.6-inch model, and I'm going to be giving this away to one lucky subscriber on this channel at the end of June time 2025. And the great thing is you can still enter in right now. All you have to do to enter in at this stage is just put down in the comments below of what technology gear you're hoping to get in 2025. Maybe it is going to be a new MacBook Air or MacBook Pro. Maybe it's going to be a new iPhone. Maybe it's got nothing to do with Apple whatsoever. It could be a Nintendo Switch 2, what comes out in June time. Maybe it could be, say, a new DJI drone out there or something else completely different. Well, just put it down in the comments below right now. Now, the other part of the giveaway, well, that will be happening near the end of June time, where I'll be making a video giving you more details about it, including a form to fill out, and more importantly, also telling you when I'll be doing the live stream to give away this MacBook Air with the Sky Blue M4 inside of it. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell, because you won't want to miss out on that video. Plus, you want to be a subscriber too, because obviously I'm giving this away to a subscriber. But one other thing to mention about this MacBook Air 2 is that it's also been specced up. We don't have the binned M4 inside this. Nope, we have the full fat M4, so 10-core CPU, 10-core GPU, 24 gigabytes of RAM inside of it instead of 16, and then we've also got 512 gigabytes of storage instead of 256 gigabytes of storage, and this could be yours. Now, the last thing I just want to quickly say to you guys that sadly there are lots of scammers and spammers out there. People still impersonate me, telling you to WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram direct message. Please do ignore these people. Best to see right here. Please do report them. So, moving on then from this, what is the fourth new product we could see at WWDC? Well, this new product I could see being announced at WWDC, but potentially it might not come out straight away. And this is the new kind of HomeKit device that we've been hearing so much about. This is the new HomePad, as you'd like to call it, or the HomePod with a screen or a tablet screen. And we've been told that this is a new kind of Siri kind of integrated tablet that can operate so many different devices inside of your home. And in fact, we've also even heard rumors that Apple could be making a camera to go alongside of this that have Face ID built into it. We've been hearing lots and leaks and rumors, but the main point is that this device would control your HomeKit at home. And remember I talked about Apple TV earlier? You can imagine it would integrate with that too. So this would be absolutely fantastic. You could operate all your different devices, set up AI abilities to make everything work in your house, and this would be incredible to see. And then finally, the fifth big kind of new product is again a product we've been waiting for to have an upgrade since the likes of 2021. That's how long it's been, and that is the second generation of the AirTags. The AirTags have been a huge success, and I for one use them all the time, and I know a lot of you guys use them too, and it looks like the next generation of the AirTags is going to be coming out. Probably it won't have a new design, it'll be very similar to the current design, but one big difference it will have the the new U2 chip inside of here. The U2 chip being the Ultra Band 2 chip, what's in the likes of, say, current iPhones right now, and obviously this gives better kind of flexibility to find your AirTags out and about, and also I can imagine that battery life would also be extended out to with this. So this is definitely something we've been waiting for a long time. But with that then, guys, those are the 5 potential products that we could see at WWDC 2025. Are you interested in any of these? Well, let me know in the comments below. And with that as well, guys, it's time to wrap up this video too. So if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button. As always, if you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell too. Until next time, guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.